Shai quickly, then hit to affect the shot. SGA once again. What a move. SGA.
An astonishing turn of events that has electrified the sports world. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has emerged as a defining face of basketball in 2025. A feat that once seemed improbable for a lanky kid dribbling on icy courts in Hamilton, Ontario. Now hailed as the NBA's most valuable player in the finals, MVP Gilgeous-Alexander, commonly known as SGA, has become a household name not just for his jaw-dropping statistics, but for the empire he has meticulously built off the hardwood. With a net worth surging to an estimated $75 million, Shai's influence transcends basketball courts, reaching into luxury real estate, high-performance vehicles, and a global branding power few athletes ever attain. The 2024-25 season didn't just mark a high point in his career, it crowned him a legend. Under his leadership, the Oklahoma City Thunder clinched their first NBA title since relocating, ending a long drought and reigniting a fan base that had waited decades for this moment. Yet behind the championships and glitz lies a compelling narrative of perseverance, grit, and relentless ambition. This is not merely the story of a talented player. It is a chronicle of a young man who overcame early rejection, endured grueling sacrifices, and turned doubters into believers. As the headlines now proclaim his name alongside the likes of LeBron James and Michael Jordan, we delve into the life of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, from his modest beginnings to his current status as basketball royalty. What drives a man to go from overlooked high school hopeful to the commanding leader of an NBA dynasty? And what does his lavish lifestyle reveal about the personal values behind the public persona? Stay tuned as we unpack the life, legacy, and luxurious world of 2025's ultimate sports icon. Before the dazzling lights of NBA arenas and the multi-million-dollar endorsements, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's story began in the modest, working-class neighborhoods of Hamilton, Ontario, a city better known for steel mills than superstar athletes. Born on July 12, 1998 in Toronto and raised in Hamilton, Shai grew up surrounded by the kind of challenges that often break dreams before they begin. But his family, especially his parents, Charmaine Gilgeous, a former Olympic sprinter for Antigua and Barbuda, and Von Alexander, a high school basketball standout, provided him with a foundation of discipline, resilience, and unwavering support. Charmaine's athletic background instilled in Shai the mental fortitude of a professional, while Vaughn took on the role of coach, teaching Shai and his younger brother Thomasai the nuances of the game from a very early age. Despite this, Shai's journey was anything but smooth. As a freshman at St. Thomas More Catholic Secondary School, he failed to make the junior basketball team, a devastating blow that might have shattered the resolve of a less determined teen. But instead of quitting, Shai transferred schools and eventually landed at Hamilton Heights Christian Academy in Tennessee, a move that required leaving behind his family and Canadian roots. There, he bunked with his cousin Nickel Alexander-Walker, now an NBA player himself, and lived under the roof of his coach. The circumstances were far from glamorous: tight finances, cultural adjustments, and intense pressure. But they only fueled his drive. One unforgettable moment came when he played through a sprained ankle during a critical high school game, scoring 18 points and capturing the attention of scouts who were struck by his grit and heart. These early trials forged a mindset that would become Shai's signature trait: the refusal to back down. In Hamilton's icy streets and humble gyms, a star was born, not through privilege or luck, but through pure, relentless hustle. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's transition from promising high school prospect to rising college star at the University of Kentucky marked the beginning of a meteoric rise that few could have predicted. Enrolling in one of the most storied basketball programs in NCAA history, Shai quickly distinguished himself under head coach John Calipari during the 2017 to 2018 season. Though initially expected to come off the bench, he soon earned a starting role through sheer effort and smart play, averaging 14.4 points, 5.1 assists, and 4.1 rebounds per game. His clutch performances earned him the SEC Tournament MVP title and thrust him into the national spotlight. Even though Kentucky fell short in the Sweet 16, Shai's poised ball handling and perimeter versatility captured the attention of NBA scouts. On April 9, 2018, Shai declared for the NBA draft, a bold move that proved prescient. Selected 11th overall by the Charlotte Hornets, he was immediately traded to the Los Angeles Clippers in a deal that would be remembered for launching his professional journey. During his rookie year in LA, Shai showcased his efficiency and poise, averaging 10.8 points per game while shooting 47% from the field, enough to earn a place on the NBA All-Rookie second team. But the true turning point came in July 2019 when he was included in the blockbuster trade that sent Paul George to the Clippers and landed Shai in Oklahoma City. Far from being overshadowed, Shai flourished with the Thunder, especially alongside veteran Chris Paul, who became both mentor and teammate. That season, Shai boosted his scoring to 19 points per game and helped guide the team to a surprise playoff berth. It was clear that he wasn't just a throw-in to balance a trade. He was a future franchise cornerstone. His evolution from college standout to budding NBA star revealed a player with not just skill but rare maturity, ready to lead, learn, and light up arenas across the country. The 2024 to 2025 NBA season will forever be remembered as the year Shai Gilgeous-Alexander silenced every critic and secured his place in basketball history. In a campaign marked by dominance, consistency, and a calm command of the game, Shai led the NBA in scoring with a staggering 32.7 points per game, earning him the league's Most Valuable Player award in a near-unanimous vote. But individual accolades weren't enough. Shai's eyes were set on something far bigger. Under his leadership, the Oklahoma City Thunder surged to the NBA Finals for the first time since the franchise's relocation, facing off against the Indiana Pacers in a dramatic showdown. It was here that Shai delivered performances that bordered on mythic, averaging 31.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 5.2 rebounds during the Western Conference Finals alone, showcasing not only elite talent, but also unflappable composure under pressure. His finals heroics earned him the prestigious Finals MVP award, making him one of only 3 players in NBA history, alongside Michael Jordan and LeBron James, to log 10 30-point, 5-assist playoff games in a single postseason. Beyond the hardwood, Shai's off-court profile surged as well. His partnership with Converse turned heads in the fashion and sneaker worlds, and as the creative director of Converse basketball, he launched the Shai 001, his own signature shoe that sold out within minutes of its release. It was the crowning moment of a season where everything he touched turned to gold. No longer just an all-star or a potential great, Shai had become the face of the league, a player whose brilliance, branding, and leadership made him the most complete superstar of his generation. And while some might have called it his peak, Shai made it clear in post-game interviews and social media posts that he was only getting started. Behind the scenes of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's dominant season lies a lifestyle that reflects both his refined taste and meteoric success, with a real estate portfolio that rivals those of Hollywood elites. At the top of the list stands his former Burlington, Ontario mansion, a sprawling 10,000 square foot estate perched near Lake Ontario, purchased for a staggering $8.1 million. The property was a masterclass in architectural grandeur, boasting an open-concept interior, a state-of-the-art chef's kitchen with professional-grade appliances, a 6-bedroom layout each with en-suite bathrooms, a home theater equipped with plush stadium seating, and a backyard oasis featuring a private pool, shaded pergola, and surround sound system. Although Shai's time there was short-lived, reportedly due to personal security concerns, it remains the crown jewel of his real estate legacy. Equally impressive is his Oklahoma City mansion, valued at $5.9 million, which blends modern luxury with Midwestern warmth. Spanning 8,000 square feet, the home includes a great room with a cozy fireplace, a media center tailored for film nights and Thunder game replays, a gourmet kitchen outfitted with a 6-burner stove and built-in espresso bar, and a backyard deck centered around a gleaming rectangular pool complete with a diving board, grill station, and outdoor dining area. This residence has become the heartbeat of his family life and team gatherings. Rounding out the portfolio is Shai's more intimate 6,500 square foot Toronto retreat, valued at $3.5 million and nestled in one of the city's most prestigious neighborhoods. Though comparatively modest, it features a warm, open-plan living space, luxurious kitchen, 5 elegant bedrooms, and a backyard with a free-form pool and outdoor kitchen, ideal for summer barbecues or quiet reflection. Together, these properties speak to a man who not only excels on the court but curates a life of comfort, privacy, and aesthetic mastery. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is not just a champion of the game. He's a connoisseur of living well. While Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's dominance on the court is the stuff of highlight reels, his taste in automobiles adds an equally compelling chapter to his story, revealing a personality drawn to elegance, power, and exclusivity. At the forefront of his impressive collection is the Mercedes-Maybach S680 Virgil Abloh Edition, a rolling statement piece that combines elite engineering with artistic expression. Priced at an eye-watering $600,000 and produced in a limited run of only 150 units worldwide, this bespoke sedan is more than just transportation. It's a collector's dream, a mobile 5-star suite on wheels. Whether pulling up to the arena or a private event, Shai's presence in this car instantly elevates the scene, encapsulating his smooth, understated dominance. Complementing the Maybach is his Lamborghini Huracan, a $250,000 supercar that channels pure adrenaline. Its razor-sharp design, explosive V10 engine, and aggressive performance perfectly mirror Shai's on-court explosiveness. In moments of leisure or high-octane fun, the Huracan becomes his escape pod, a way to feel the wind, the speed, and the thrill that few vehicles can deliver. Yet Shai also understands the value of versatility and daily reliability, which is where the Mercedes-AMG G63 enters the picture. With a base price of $185,000, this luxury SUV has become a favorite among athletes and entertainers alike, and for good reason. Its iconic boxy design, powerful twin-turbo V8, and plush interior make it the ideal choice for navigating everything from city traffic to long road trips. For Shai, it serves as the perfect balance between performance and practicality, a go-to ride that suits both his casual outings and busy training schedule. What unites all these vehicles is not just their prestige, but how they reflect distinct facets of Shai's identity. The Maybach for elegance and poise, the Lambo for flair and intensity, and the G-Wagon for strength and reliability. Much like his basketball game, his garage is curated with purpose, precision, and undeniable swagger, a symbol of how far he's come and the class he brings with him. Beyond the spotlight and accolades, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's world is anchored by love, loyalty, and the quiet strength of a deeply connected family. At the heart of it all is his wife, Haley Summers, a former University of Albany soccer star who first captured Shai's attention during their college years and has since become his lifelong partner in every sense. The couple's love story, built on shared ambition and mutual respect, culminated in a breathtaking February 2024 wedding on the sun-kissed shores of Turks and Caicos, where 150 close friends and family members, along with several Thunder teammates, gathered to celebrate their union. The ceremony, held under a canopy of stars on a secluded beachfront estate, was a private yet powerful moment for the couple, signaling a new chapter in Shai's life off the court. Just 2 months later, their joy multiplied with the birth of their son, Aries Alexander, on April 25, 2024. The announcement, made through an Instagram post featuring baby Aries in a tiny Thunder jersey with the caption, "My little MVP," instantly melted hearts across social media and added a new dimension to Shai's identity. Friends and teammates say fatherhood has only deepened his sense of purpose, while Haley, in a 2025 interview, praised his hands-on parenting, revealing how he often sings Aries to sleep and makes time between games to be fully present as a dad. The family now splits their time between Oklahoma City and a private villa in Miami, balancing NBA demands with quiet moments of retreat. Shai's circle of support extends to his parents, Charmaine and Vaughn, who remain active presences in his life, often seen courtside during games, and to his younger brother Thomasai, who is charting his own athletic path. Notably, his cousin and former roommate Nickeil Alexander-Walker continues to play a central role, both as a fellow NBA player with the Minnesota Timberwolves and as a lifelong confidant. Their 2025 face-off in the Western Conference Finals brought a familial subplot to one of the season's most thrilling matchups, a testament to the remarkable athletic lineage they share. For Shai, success is not defined solely by trophies or contracts. It's also about creating a legacy of love, devotion, and connection that transcends the scoreboard. Even as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's career ascended to stratospheric heights, fame came with its own shadows, as the pressures of stardom and intense public scrutiny brought moments of controversy and speculation that tested his resolve. The most prominent among these occurred in 2023, when tabloids erupted with sensational headlines surrounding an alleged security breach at Shai's Toronto residence. Though details remain vague, reports suggested a disturbance that sparked safety concerns for the star and his family, prompting widespread public interest and online rumors. Rather than feed the frenzy, Shai addressed the situation head-on during a press conference, stating with characteristic poise, "My family's well-being comes first, and we're stronger than ever." His calm, no-nonsense response not only quelled the speculation, but also reminded fans and media alike that behind the highlight reels was a man fiercely protective of his personal life. In 2024, another wave of controversy emerged, this time regarding Shai's growing list of endorsements and his perceived pivot toward commercial appeal. Detractors accuse him of chasing fame, pointing to his high-profile deals with brands like Converse and his prominent social media presence. But Shai clapped back on X, formerly Twitter, with a succinct and pointed message. "I work hard, I earn, I give back. That's my story." The post quickly went viral, earning support from fellow athletes and fans who praised his authenticity and transparency. True to his word, Shai has consistently used his platform to uplift others. In 2024, he deepened his involvement with the No Flukes Foundation, a nonprofit founded by his father, Vaughn, by donating $500,000 toward youth scholarships and basketball camps across Toronto. He also personally hosted clinics, mentoring hundreds of underprivileged kids, and stressing the importance of discipline, education, and self-belief. His commitment to community reached an international stage through his leadership on Team Canada, where he helped secure a bronze medal in the 2023 FIBA World Cup and led the squad to the Olympic quarterfinals in 2024. "Representing Canada is my heart," he stated, echoing the pride of a nation that had watched him rise from its own playgrounds. In facing both criticism and crisis with dignity, grace, and resolve, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has proven that true greatness lies not only in how you win, but in how you weather the storms that come with being on top. As the 2025 season fades into the record books, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander stands not just as an MVP and NBA champion, but as a transcendent figure whose legacy is still actively being written. At just 26 years old, he's accomplished what most athletes can only dream of: a finals MVP, a scoring title, a net worth of $75 million, and global acclaim. But what makes Shai's story so captivating is the sense that he's far from finished. Industry insiders suggest that his next NBA contract could be a supermax extension that places him among the highest paid players in league history, a financial benchmark that would solidify his status not just as an elite athlete, but as a generational business force. Yet the numbers, impressive as they are, only scratch the surface of what Shai represents. To his peers, he's a leader whose quiet confidence inspires locker rooms. To his fans, he's a symbol of hard-earned success, proof that grace and grit can coexist. And to his country, he's become a modern Canadian hero, someone who proudly represents his roots on the world stage. Shai's influence extends beyond basketball. His role in Converse as creative director continues to break new ground in athlete-led design, and his cultural impact is growing as he mentors up-and-coming Canadian talent. With residences across Toronto, Oklahoma City, and Miami, and a growing family that includes his wife Haley and son Aries, Shai has carefully constructed a life that balances fame with intimacy, ambition with humility. His commitment to philanthropy, particularly through the No Flukes Foundation, signals a long-term investment in shaping future generations, a legacy that transcends sports. Rumors already swirl about future ventures in fashion, media, and even ownership stakes in sports franchises, suggesting that SGA's empire may soon expand, well, beyond the court. As reporters, fans, and analysts look ahead, one thing is clear: the name Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will not simply fade with time. It will evolve, endure, and inspire. For now, the world watches as his legacy unfolds, one game, one deal, one moment at a time. Proof that greatness is not a destination, but a journey he's just beginning.